Good afternoon and welcome to El Toralín for round 10 of La Liga Smartbank. I'm David Dempsey and I'll be talking you through Ponferradina against Sabadell, the teams currently sitting in 12th and 22nd in the table after 10 matches. A week ago, if you were to say that one of these teams would pick up 4 points and they wouldn't concede a goal, you'd point immediately at Ponferradina, but it's the visitors Sabadell who've picked up some form in the past 7 days. In response, Bolo makes 3 changes in their 2-0 defeat against Espanyol. Alco Parasador, Jose Amo and Panadero. In come Jose Rios, Pascandu and Pablo Valcarce, so 2 of the back 4 are to be changed. Main man in charge today, Senor Rafael Sanchez Lopez. 3 red cards and 3 penalties in the 4 games he's taken charge of so far this season. A bit of a history of red cards in this fixture. For Sabadell, Antonio Hidalgo celebrates their first win of the season by making 6 changes on the win against Leganés in midweek. Lucena, Jaime Sanchez, Victor Garcia, Underberena, Oscoiri and Guruceta drop out. Angel Martinez takes up the captaincy. Pedro Capó comes into central defence. Oscar Rubio, Adri Cuevas, Néstor Querol and Edgar Hernandez, the last 2 taking up the 2 striking positions in a favoured 3-5-2 formation. Final pleasantries underway as 2 teams looking for a bit of stability. A win for visitors Sabadell could at least lift them off the bottom of the table. They've been at the back of the bunch since game week 5. Possibly spared that humanity by having their first game of the season postponed. Since then they've been rooted down the bottom. That poor start to the season, only picking up points in the past week. But the last 2 results, even if they did ride their luck a little bit against Leganés, the home side Leganés, hitting the crossbar 3 times in the opening half, and eventually Sabadell hitting back and getting the 3 points. And for Ponferradina, 2 defeats in a week. Sporting Gijón and Espanyol are the top 2. Not exactly any disaster in losing to them, but picking up 2 defeats back to back will have hurt them. And so Ponferradina were looking to bounce back and propel themselves back up the table with a win. Going into the game, Ponferradina 4 wins and 4 defeats from their 12 games so far. So 12 points and in 12th place. A win could see them draw level with Cartagena, currently in 6th. And that will be the final playoff promotion spot, even though there is a long way to go in the Liga Smartbank season. As we hit 6:15 local time PM, as the visitor Sabadell in their changed black and pink kits, kicking from right to left as we look from the main camera on the first half. So Antonio Hidalgo making wholesale changes. 6 of his 10 outfield plays, and there's a call into action straight away. It's Rupiti Caro in goal for Ponferradina. A probing ball in between defence and ball back, and they're giving the ball away. Ponferradina in midfield. Sabadell starting confidently. Edgar Hernandez on the ball out wide left. He's surrounded by 3 and he's held onto the ball for now. Looks like he could do with a little bit of support. He's gone to ground. And in the end, concede the throw in. Ponferradina 1 minute in with Rios Reina with a chance to get some possession and get some touches on the ball. Manu Hernando. Eventually hoisting that downfield, a foul in midfield on Pablo Valcarce. Angel Martinez brought in back in the side today as captain. Lyberia in midfield to Ivan Rodriguez. To pass Gandu, now Manu again. Long crossfield ball towards the far side. See if Ponferradina can make it stick and they can get some players back from defences. Pinging towards the far post. Uria pulled away. It's been flipped away from him. Too much power on the crossfield ball. It will be a throw into visitor Sabadell. Antonio Hidalgo to play in the last meeting between these two sides back in 2015. Ponferradina thrown to a 3-0 win that day. Let's see what happened with the throw. Did the ball come in? The ball came in and went out, so throw back to Ponferradina. John Perez Bolo, 97th match in charge of Ponfe today. In his third season, approaching the round 100 league games. Opening 60 seconds or so, it's dominated by Sabadell, them keeping the ball. Since then, it's Ponferradina who've imposed themselves more onto the game, but Sabadell quickly into the tackle there to win the ball back. And it's launched long downfield. I think it's either a free kick or an offside to be given against Valcarce. Hidalgo, his 45th game as manager for Sabadell. Retired as a player in Cornellà, not far from Sabadell in Catalonia, to the outskirts of Barcelona. As a bouncing, bobbling back pass back to Caro. He manages to clear it away downfield. Stoichkov with the juggles and the flicks in midfield, and he's got himself a free kick. A guilty man of handball. Not sure there's a great deal that Lyberia could have been done, but under the ruling that is handball. So chance now for Sabadell. The set piece midway inside the Ponferradina half. A little bit off to one side. There's a discussion between Pedro Capó, Stoichkov there as well. Stoichkov, what a boom of a signing that was. Transferring from Mallorca towards the end of the transfer deadline. 16 goals for Alcorcón on loan last season. Going to be him with the free kick now. High line from Ponferradina, chips in towards the middle of the penalty area, headed away. Back on the Sabadell side. Pena rolls it all the way back to his goalkeeper Ian Mackay. Back on defensive duties going long. That to be a foul in the jumper. Play goes on here. Stoichkov running at the defence, got options left and right. Stoichkov with a step over, goes down inside the penalty area. It's fallen head to the back post. The shot across goal is blocked off the goal line. Best chance for Sabadell. Less than 6 minutes played. It was the driving run from Stoichkov in the middle. Thought there might be a free kick for that climb by Manu in the middle, but ball came to Stoichkov, who just ran at the defenders. 3 of them drawn towards him. Empty the ball, hooked out, and it was Ever Pena. He just scuffed the shot and think he was going to go across the goal. He was cleared away from a corner, the first of the game. showing that they are here to play and mean business. Here's the corner from their left, running towards the back post, and it's headed down, it's headed in. Ponferradina didn't heed the warnings. Corner comes into the back post, headed down straight into the net. Antonio Hidalgo celebrates. Ponferradina are a goal down already. Sabadell, they'd only scored 2 goals before today, but Juan Ibiza, with his first goal for the club, heads them down under 6.5 minutes at the outswinging corner. There's plenty of pushing and shoving inside the penalty area, and there's Juan Ibiza coming in at the back post. What a start to the game. No chance for Caro in goal there. And so Sabadell, what a week they're having. 2 clean sheets, 4 points. The first points of the season. And they're a goal up early on in El Toralín against Ponferradina. Only Ponferradina, Girona and Leganés are yet to draw a game this season, but it's straight down the other end. There's the shot, there's the save. Ponferradina almost with the immediate response. Charging down the left-hand side, Jose Rios Reina forcing a really smart stop from Ian Mackay. Up from full-back, shot across goal. See Yuri in the middle, aiming for the pullback, and that's a really good save. His positioning was ideal, was perfect. And now Ponferradina with the corner, goes across everyone and finds Yuri keeping it alive at the back post. Yuri de Souza, Jose Rios Reina into the middle, cleared away, but he has shot from the edge of the penalty area. Lyberia flashes just 1/2 metre wide. And Ponferradina, what a response from going behind. There's another cross from Rios Reina, it's headed away. Just the first time shot flashes across goal. Deflection could have taken that anywhere. What a start to the game. It's been a low-scoring season in La Liga Smartbank thus far. A lot of goals coming as well in the second half. It's a lot of tight, closely matched fixtures so far, but Sabadell making light of that. They could have another one here. Stoichkov is clean through. It should be 2-0. He's poked it wide. And he's poked it a couple of metres wide as well. His head in his hands. What a chance that was. Sabadell, it was so easy. It was a nice one-touch ball around the corner from Edgar Hernandez. Look at the defensive line from Ponferradina. And they've made just 2 changes to the back 4. Out went Parisado, out went Jose Amo. Rios Reina and Pascandu came in, but the defensive line there was all over the place. And it should really be 2-0 to Sabadell by now. He's only had 2 goals in 7 games coming into today. They should have had 2 in the opening 10 minutes. Ponferradina supposed to start to the game with father to foul in midfield on Curro Sanchez. Martinez just bringing that potential move to an end. Juan Rodriguez and Curro Sanchez standing over this free kick. Just going Manu Hernando from defence. Pascandu up there as well. Sabadell just defending a little bit deeper than Ponferradina, just right on the edge of their penalty area. Currently the distraction, standing in the offside position. Jeffrey's whistle blows, it will be Curro laid off to him. Chipped on towards the back post, but up rather than away. Loose touch on the clearance from Nestor Querol, but essentially the counter-attack ball bounces out for a Ponferradina throw-in. To Ivan Rodriguez crossing the halfway line. Chased down by Pablo Valcarce. Let that bounce out for a Ponferradina corner. Over to the far side, struts Curro Sanchez. An attempt to get Ponferradina back into the game. So close contact inside the penalty area, chips in towards the near post. Stoichkov can hook that away, and then Jose Rios Reina leans back, clears the stand, ball into the neighbourhood behind the goal. As we watch the Sabadell leader go in again. Headed down from Juan Ibiza. In the 7th minute. Does Bolo respond to this? Catch it on the bench along with the 2 drops from the midweek defeat to Espanyol. It's a main source of goals on attack. He picked himself up, got himself back into the action now. Long forward again, controlled on his chest by Ivan Rodriguez. Eric Moran looking to release Yuri in behind. As we watch again the incident that Yuri's not too happy about. Sierra nudge in the back. The Ponferradina striker. So he's just Yuri and Antonio Hidalgo, the survivors from the last meeting between these two sides, 2015. 3-0 win to Ponferradina that day. Hidalgo playing in a number 10 role behind the striker. Yuri himself was sent off at Sabadell a few years back. 1-0 win. Home side. It's the only time that Sabadell have ever beaten Ponferradina. It's now the 7th meeting between the two sides. It stands 4 wins to Ponferradina, 1 draw, 1 win for Sabadell. Fixture with a bit of a history littered with red cards at the 6 meetings. 6 red cards shown in total. 2 in that 1-0 win for Sabadell in 2014. Charged today, Senor Sanchez Lopez, 3 red cards in 4 games. Looking at points towards this fixture finishing with not all 22 players on the pitch, but nothing to resemble a bad challenge or any needle between the two sides so far. Hernando just sorts out in those boots and gets his laces done up correctly. And now that he's ready, we'll get back on the football with the throw. Herbert Pena in midway inside his own half. For Sabadell launches down the line. Very congested out by the right touchline, but that just interaction by Curo Sanchez. It's a bit of a knock in getting that pass out to his central defender. There's a ball hit out again towards the right hand side towards Ivan Rodriguez, but over his head out for a Sabadell throw. Antonio Hidalgo said during the week he needed to be at 200% to get the win against Ponferradina today. It was a dream start. I think their only concern is that they should be 2 goals up. With main man Stoichkov missing that great chance to double their advantage. We've got some defending to do now. Pablo Valcarce. He's got a corner out of it, indeed he has. Top scorer so far this season for Ponfe was at 3 goals. In the 7 appearances he's made so far. Managed 5 goals last season, so he's well on track to beating that. In the meantime, Curo with another corner for Ponfe, swung in towards the back post, but flick header away by Nosto Carol, but it'll at the cost of another corner. Two Sabadell players challenging for the same ball. Sanchez Lopez not happy with some of the challenges going on in the middle. So putting things right now. Here comes the corner from Curo again in towards the near post. It's flicked on. And it'll be out for another corner kick. Corner so far from Ponferradina, 2 into the near post which have been cleared away, 1 beyond the back post. Not sure if it's tactically aiming for that spot there at the near post, trying to get that flick header on. Hasn't come off with them so far. And Oscar Rubio taking one quite flush in the side of the face. So take 2 from the right hand side, flushed out. Nodded back to Curo Sanchez with the nutmeg, but the flag has gone up for offside. And as Carlos Donchel the ball back out to him. That was a neat idea, and I'm sure Curo Sanchez will be pretty happy with the nutmeg on Stoichkov, but it came to nothing in the end. So I think the aim for Ponferradina this season was to finish higher than the 18th spot they finished in last season. So that poor run of form towards the end of the season when they were pretty much safe, but they just couldn't seem to pick up any more wins and just slipped further towards those relegation places. Offered Sabadell 18th place at the end of the season right now, they'd probably take it. Ponferradina probably aiming for something a little higher. Takes a touch and hits long downfield now. Yuri to Valcarce, lays off towards Curo. Sabadell getting their feet in midfield, but ball coming back to Ponferradina. Now Jose Rios Reina. Chance he had to equalise, bringing a good save from Ian Mackay. Manu Fernando stepping away from Stoichkov and the ball to Pablo Larrier. Ponferradina pressing and probing, but able to find a regular way through the Sabadell defence, and they've given the ball away unnecessarily. A pass from Larrier in midfield. Much the displeasure of Bolo on the bench. As Edgar Hernandez goes down, but no free kick is forthcoming. Ball back in the possession of home side Ponferradina. So far very symmetrical with their results. 2 wins and 2 defeats at home, 2 wins, 2 defeats away. Smack in the middle of the table. It's actually a foul throw, perhaps. Don't see many at professional level. He's got away with that one. It's a free kick to Ponferradina. Arturo Sanchez, maestro of set pieces, steps across to take. In charge of all the dead balls. Numancia last season was 13 goals in total. And here he is with the free kick now, with the left foot swinging towards the back post. It's over everyone. And he's out for a goal kick. Has settled down somewhat after that explosive first 10-15 minutes or so. The early goal for Sabadell with Juan Ibiza. Rios Reina, really good chance to make it 1-1. And Stoichkov with an even better chance to make it 2-0. Stoichkov just laying the ball back to Oscar Rubio, who hooks down the line and straight out of play. There's a long ball looking to get Coro Sanchez straight behind. Coro Sanchez with the shot. The offside flag goes up by the assistant down below us. It's a good save again by Mackay. Sabadell, of course, not losing a game that he played with them last season. It's a pretty simple route to goal. One long ball over the top, and Hugo Sanchez had just managed to keep himself onside. Could have been an ideal route to an equaliser. Again, Ian Mackay is positioning doing most of the work for him there, in exactly the right place to save the shot. Really making a nuisance to himself, but not able to keep onto the ball. As Gregor Sierra just through midfield, his crossfield ball is nodded down but then cut out by Jose Rios Reina. Sanchez steps in, but the free kick has already been given against Angel Martinez. It's the 3rd or 4th time that Angel has committed a foul. 34-year-old, brought in from Chesterfield. Getting a stern talking to by Senor Sanchez Lopez. Next infringement by him will bring a yellow card. As it is, Ponferradina have been more and more dominant with possession since going behind, but one chance for Jose Rios. To really trouble Ian Mackay in the Sabadell goal. Probe down the left-hand side was intercepted by goal scorer Juan Ibiza. Coming a long way out of his goal, trying to play a long extravagant pass, but straight out of play. Possession coming up 65% for Ponferradina, but not able to do much with it. So far, here comes Sabadell, that cross in towards that middle of the penalty area, headed up rather than away. They've got 3 or 4 bodies forward into decent positions on that attack with Sabadell. So they're not going to have a great deal of the ball, but when they do get it, they're not going to get players forward. And try and put a dangerous ball in towards the penalty area. That time it's on the far side. Donchel, the man fouled. Last week, Ponferradina scored the first goal against Sporting Gijón, but eventually lost out 2-1. They're going to have to repeat that this week. As Yuri goes down in midfield, play goes on, no free kick. They're getting a bit tight out there, so let's roll back to Manu Hernando. Traces the more ambitious cross-field ball. Referee's assistant decided that came off Hebra Pena last. Antonio Hidalgo didn't quite believe it. As you watch again, difficult to tell even from that slow motion replay who it came off last, but the referee and his assistants were sure. That's a neat interplay down the left-hand side. He's got Jose Rios Reina in some space, into the cross into the middle. Yuri went down in the middle, but nothing doing. Just seemed like they could run out of space on the left-hand side, but some neat interplay, some first touch passes, and suddenly Jose Rios was galloping away into space. Cross came to nothing that time, but just a warning for Sabadell that they're not going to get everything their own way. Cross some deeper position this time, across everyone in there. And bounce straight out of play, and a staring look from Yuri. Back across, and it's the previous cross into the penalty area. Yuri went down. The referee just pointing to his earpiece. He was discussing with the VAR official whether that needs to be reviewed. I think a pretty swift answer from the video official was no. Stoichkov, a neat 1-2 midfield. He's got the ball in towards the penalty area. Particularly attack came to nothing, but from midway he's inside his own half, a driving run, a neat exchange of passes, and suddenly he was inside the Ponferradina penalty area. It's exactly that type of momentum, the driving run that Sabadell will be looking for this season. Some really twinkle toes in midfielder from Heber Pena. Got past 3 Ponferradina players. Just looks like he'd run out of options as well. Ponferradina straight back down the other end with Carlos Donchel. Ivan Rodriguez coming up from the right back. Kuro Sanchez looks to have initially lost out, slides in on the tackle. Actually, the ball does come back on the Ponferradina side. And they've got Kuro into some space down the right-hand side now. And check back onto his left foot and cross in towards the back post. But again, it's over everyone. Just the delivery from Ponferradina. Not up to much so far. As we watch Heber again. Goes past Kuro. Past another one, then gets the nutmegs on Pablo Larrea. Just couldn't find the slide rule pass through to Stoichkov though. I'm sure Antonio Hidalgo will be very happy with what he's seen from his side so far. A goal up away from home. He's starting to create some half chances, and there's moments of danger. We saw one from Pena, the one from Stoichkov just a few minutes before. In the half hour, in contrast, Polo already having his players out to warm up. There's a handball against Pablo Valcarce. Martinez can place this down and assess his options. Sabadell look over the top. That's a stretching reach clearance from Alexandre Pascanu. Kuro again tries running at the defence, but that one's cut out. But it's hit long, looking to get Ponferradina through over the top. It's dropped this time for Doncel in midfield. Gets his head up, gets across into the middle. That's headed away again. So they're living a little dangerously at the back. He's put out for a throw, but just the pressure from Carlos Doncel enough to win the ball back for Ponferradina in a decent part of the field as well. So Rios with a little chip inside, Valcarce with the flick back over the top. It's cleared away by Sabadell. Much better play from Ponferradina. Kuro Sanchez goes down and Kuro Sanchez gets a free kick. But now just with the push in the back. Picks himself up and will take the free kick. Delivery so far hasn't really been on the money. The corner kicks have been cleared away at the near post, and set piece delivery's been hit over everyone. So pretty much all the Ponferradina players in the middle or towards the back post now. There's the free kick from Kuro over everyone, and straight down the throat of Ian Mackay. And the Sabadell goal, but he's needing to get a bit of a move on and get that down to Stoichkov, and he's got a free kick. Pablo Larrea can't quite believe that. And he's insisting to the referee that Stoichkov was the one pulling him, not the other way round. Either way, the decision is as it is, and it's a half-decent position for Sabadell. They can get a decent ball in here. They've got Is it 5 or 6 players lined up on the edge of the edge of the penalty area? So Stoichkov will looking just hit that spot in between defence and goalkeeper. It's a straighter ball down the middle, flicked on, and one bounce, easy take for Caro. The ball's out quickly to Pablo in midfield. He's eventually get the ball out to the left-hand side. Despite being foul, referee waving play on. There's another cross in towards the back post. There's Yuri with the knockdown. Might still fall for Ponferradina. It's over the top of the crossbar. I think an offside decision has gone against them as well. I have to watch this again. What happens here? I think the first decision is Yuri being offside. He knocks it back across goal. Down goes Ivan Rodriguez. And eventually the shot fired over the top of the crossbar. Eventually came to nothing for Ponferradina, but another sign for Sabadell that they're going to have to defend very carefully throughout the rest of this first half and the second half as well. It's a swift counter-attack from Ponferradina. Tried to pull up Pablo Larrier in midfield, but couldn't quite even commit the foul. Rios Reina, who's been the main routes to goal so far. His delivery and his chance to make it 1-1 almost immediately after going behind. There's that neat turn in midfield by Carlos Dontel, who's got the free kick as well. Stepped away from Pedro Capo. Defender not able to keep up with him and giving away the free kick, and now Ponferradina sending more and more bodies forward. There's 7 of them in total in and around the edge of the penalty area for this Congo set piece. Again, delivery not on the dollar just yet, but that one's in towards the back post and headed away by Adri Cuevas. It could lead to a Sabadell counter-attack. Being led there by Cuevas himself. The last touch comes off the Sabadell midfield. There'll be a Ponferradina ball. Pretty sure it didn't go out anywhere near there, but play goes on. Lofted up Yuri, barely even bothers to challenge for that. Now another turn in midfield from Dontel and another free kick. That time Oscar Rubio, the man penalised. Again, Curo Sanchez, the man over the ball on the set piece. Another chance to get it right with his delivery in towards the middle, again headed away. Stoichkov completing the clearance. It's back under Ponferradina possession. Nice hit long downfield. Stoichkov in behind the defence. The first touch to bring the ball down, just to wait for his teammates to join in that crossfield ball. Actually cut out by Rios Bueno. Just looked for a moment, he'd lost his footing, but managed to get the clearance in. That time Angelo Martinez, the man fouled. And just once again that lovely first touch on the run from Stoichkov. Interception there by Manu Hernando, out for a throw to Sabadell as we've raced through the first 42 minutes of the game. As the visitors with the throw, level with the edge of the Ponferradina penalty area. Thrown in to Nestor Querol. As two for company goes back to Oscar Rubio. Referee's assistant signing that the ball has already gone out of play. A Ponferradina throw right down by their own goal line. It's broken net neatly for Stoichkov in a little pocket of space, but can't turn away from the pressure from Jose Rios. That's Ponferradina not really able to get out of their own half at the minute. In centre field, his ball forward is intercepted. Stoichkov again to bring the ball down out of the air. A bit scrappy in midfield, but eventually Ponferradina stick a few passes together and spray it wide to the left to Jose Rios. There's Yuri outside of him. Yuri looking to pick his way through the middle, but can't find a gap in the Sabadell defence. Forced backwards, and then Ponferradina will look to switch the ball towards the right and then see if they can move the lines of pink and black shirts this way and that, see if they can get a gap between them. There's Doncel, and overlapping is Jose Rios Reina into the corner of the penalty area. He's crossing towards the middle. I think Yuri considered the bicycle kick but thought better of it. Again, no, they're starting to run out of time at the end of the first half and need to move this ball a little bit quicker. Right to Eric Moran. To get the ball through to Paul Cathey, but can't make it that time. There's that long ball over the top looking for Stoichkov again. Manu Hernando's back there and he's gone down. He's not going to get anything for it. Play on, says the referee. Sabadell players striding forward now. They've got a free kick. Stoichkov again. It's one long ball towards him. Been a real nuisance to Manu Hernando, getting the first winning the ball back from him, then getting the free kick. So I'm just shifting the ball from one foot to the other. And just going down over the trailing leg of Pablo Laria. Now right at the end of the first half, Sabadell set piece in a decent position. Stoichkov with the ball into the middle. There's the header down. It's bounced just wide. Let's see, what is the adjudication of the referee? It possibly come off the arm of a defender. Pascani was in there. We'll watch it again. Difficult to tell from that angle as the ball bounces wide, but that is half-time. That man Stoichkov's made a real impact on this game, but it was Juan Ibiza whose goal in the 7th minute separates the side. All to play for in El Torolin at the break. We'll be back with you shortly. Don't go away. back with you for the second half in El Torrelin. Home side Ponferradina trailing by a goal to nil to visitors Sabadell. Ryan beat his first goal as a professional. He's the one that separates the two sides, and one change at half-time for Ponferradina. It's a disappointing 45 minutes from Coro Sanchez brought to an end. Cache coming on to replace him. Cache scored last week against Sporting de Gijón. Managed 5 goals last season, and he's got 45 minutes to make an impact here. It's Carlos Donchel here on the left-hand side. Cache in behind Yuri de Souza and Pablo Valcarce going out to the right. That's the only change made in the opening 45 minutes and the break. That long ball from Ponferradina kicking for the second half and sending it straight out of play for a Sabadell throw. Casey joining us late. Juan Ibiza scoring after just the 7th minute. Chance for Jose Rios to equalise almost immediately afterwards, putting in a good save from Ian Mackay. The closest chance beyond that was for Stoichkov, who cleaned through but couldn't poke the ball into the goal, which would have made it 2-0. After that, most of the ball for Ponferradina, unable to create really that many clear-cut chances from it. One shot from the edge of the penalty area from Pablo Larrier, just flashing out half a metre wide. Being in some decent positions, the final ball has let them down at times. They've been unable to crack open the Sabadell defence. Let's see what they have in the second 45. For the visitors, pretty much an ideal first half, taking an early lead, keeping it Ponferradina at arm's length and just waiting to hit them on the counter-attack. Or hit the quick balls over the top to Stoichkov. Ponferradina registering at over 60% of possession at times in the first half. And from the opening to the second period, it looks like it will be the home side will be having the lion's share of the possession. So will they be able to create anything from it? Ponferradina on the attack, looking to get Jose Rios in behind. Intercepted that time, and Sabadell can lead the charge on the counter-attack again, looking to get the ball quickly downfield. That's Edgar Hernandez awaiting the ball forward, but didn't make it through to him that time. Stepping forward from defence is Manu Hernando. Couldn't bulldoze his way through that time, and Hernando again, but free kick has already been given against Edgar Hernandez. Ponferradina getting on with things. Now twinkle toes from Cache, gets away from a couple of Sabadell defenders, but just overruns the ball a little bit. Back in and calm defending that time back now. Manu Hernando just hooked the ball away from Stoichkov as he was breathing down his neck. Now Donchel, left of him is Jose Rios. Donchel again shifting the ball into his left foot, getting the crossing towards the middle of the penalty area. Gathered up by Ian Mackay in goal for Sabadell. These fancy footwork from Cache, and just that extra touch was a little bit heavy. Took the ball away from him, allowed Sabadell to win the ball back from him. Again, the home home side winning the ball back quickly. Pressure that time was on Edgar Hernandez. Ponferradina come at me again. Jose Rios Reina. Switched out to the right-hand side, and suddenly Ponferradina in a decent position. In comes the cross, it's lofted in towards the middle of the goal, not much power on it. Again headed away. And again it's a missed at the back, and it's a great chance now for Stoichkov, running clean through on goal. He's against the goalkeeper, has lifted it over, and it's into the back of the net for 2-0. Mistake at the back for Ponferradina, and they let Stoichkov in. It's his second goal in a week. He scored the winner against Leganés on Thursday, and he's made it 2-0 here. And what a mistake at the back for Ponferradina. First Manu Hernando getting sucked under the ball, and then Alexandre Pascanu letting it bounce over his head. So initially saw the assistant referee's flag, I wouldn't say go up, he started to raise it, so I'm not sure if there is some review on this. And then Caro stuck kind of in no man's land. Wasn't sure whether to come out and challenge for the ball or step back and see if he could save the eventual shot. And he ain't got stuck doing neither. But it is a goal. It has been reviewed. There was no foul on Manu Hernando, and suddenly Sabadell, they had 2 goals in 7 games going into this evening's fixture, and they've now doubled that total, and they're well on the way to doubling their number of wins for the season as well. Alcorcon not playing until Monday. They could be spending at least a couple of nights off the foot of the table. He's pulled up for an offside decision. As you see, he's just a metre or so off. Ponferradina, well, they responded really well to the first goal. Created some of their best chances and had most of their attacking football in a few minutes after initially going behind. Stoichkov again. He's quickly lost out, and now Yuri can play in, catch it. Now Carlos Doncel, he's gone to pull himself a little wide. He's got the ball all the way across goal to Yuri, and he's lifted it over the top of the crossbar. Really good build-up play by Ponferradina. Doncel with the presence of mind just to square it across goal. And Yuri, you can see exactly what he's trying to do. It's 4 other Sabadell defenders back behind the goalkeeper, 3 of them on the goal line. And although it was a nice attempt, it couldn't quite find the target. It couldn't quite find the goal. Straight back down the other end, Sabadell. He could be in here. Oscar Rubio can keep this in play. Close it back across to pace a goal, and it's in for 3. Sabadell in dreamland. tapped home by Edgar Hernandez. Oscar Rubio doing all the hard work. Getting to the byline, getting the ball across the face of goal. You see here, there's no offside. He gets through the initial challenge. Does he keep the ball in play? Yes, he does. Gets it across goal. And it's a tap-in for Edgar Hernandez. You see Alexandre Pascanu, the reaction on his face. See, it was a perfect cutback as Pascanu left it to his goalkeeper. Goalkeeper left it to defender. And it was a tap-in for Edgar Hernandez. And it's 3-0 to Sabadell. So they'd only just scored 2 in 7 games. They've come here and hit 3. And Ponferradina, what have they got in response to this? So almost getting into the near post. Ian Mackay punching the ball away at the near post. It's just after Ponferradina had created one of their better chances. I think that was sneaking in. There's the corner, headed away. Now Heber Pena can lead the charge down the other end. Stoichkov at the bottom of the picture, making up meters, but probably not eventually making its way over to him. There won't be a triple change from Bolo. Midfield, so Ponferradina getting on with things. No time to make the changes just yet. So it looks like there will be at least 3. Now Rios Reina onto the right foot with a cross in towards the back post. It's just beyond Ivan Rodriguez, who's storming round the back. Couldn't quite get a touch on it. Change. And again, Edlin coming on. John Chell, one of those replaced. Changes for the moment made by Bolo. Again, that would have brought us to 2-1. Instead, down the other end, it's Rios Reina played so well up until that point, just misjudges the tackle. And allows Oscar Rubio to get to the byline and cross. An easy finish for Edgar Hernandez. change the other side as well. It's Aaron Ray getting the final instructions from Antonio Hidalgo. Looking at the neat turn in midfield from him. Another substitute looking to cross, but blocked away. Making strides down the right-hand side, Pablo Valcárcel was eventually pulled back and had the ball taken away from him, and Sabadell can counter-attack. So the biggest win in this fixture is 3-0. Ponferradina have done that twice. And last time these two played in 2015 and back in 2013. And it looks like Stoichkov will be replaced by Aaron Ray. And Josu Oskoidi to replace Edgar Hernandez. So, two of the three goal scorers being removed. The main front two been giving a break for the final half an hour. Given his bow, given half an hour. His fifth appearance, third on as a substitute. 22-year-old. After being released by Celta Vigo, making his way with Sabadell. So just under half an hour of normal time remaining. It's interesting to see if Ponferradina, if they can get something soon, they may get a sniff of getting themselves back into this game. As it is, Sabadell looking pretty confident, pretty happy with life. As it is a final change for Ponferradina's Sal Crespo. This is Eric Moran. So it's pretty much the entire midfield change with Etlin, Elitim and Sal Crespo in midfield, catching in front of them. Dai Romera leading the line. Gaspar now out on the left-hand side. It's Sabadell attacking down the left. That ball in isn't fully dealt with first time by Pascanu. Inside his own penalty, but getting it away at the second attempt, and now Ponferradina just looked to launch the counter-attack, just a little bit too much on that pass. And it's out for another throw-in. And that third goal, really has knocked the stuffing out of Ponferradina. The first two, they reacted really well, went straight down the other end, looked to make chances, putting dangerous balls into the penalty area. After the third, the response has been very flat. Really has knocked the stuffing, knocked the belief out of Bolo's team. It really has with goals number 2 and 3. There are two mistakes. For the second one by both central defenders, Pascanu and Hernando. in the build-up, and for the third, the sliding tackle from Jose Rios Reina, trying to play the ball out off the striker, but only playing himself into danger. And looking to get in behind, see if he can sniff away back Pablo Valcarce. And off to Ivan Rodriguez. And he lifts it in towards the penalty area. There's the flick header. See if Rios Reina can keep this alive as he can with a left-footed crossing towards the middle of the penalty area, cleared away. And Sabadell go long downfield. It's an accurate pass that puts him into a promising position again, trying to get straight in behind. Ponferradina defence at that time, and Pascano does well, just sweeping up in defence. To Jürgen Elitim, Colombian, lively in midfield, and goes left to Gaspar again. Ball linked to Jürgen, he's crossing towards the back post, he's headed away. It's a dangerous play, and Romero was lurking at the back post. So they're doing well to clear. There's another crossing towards the middle of the penalty area, again headed away. So many times when the dangerous ball has come in, they've managed to get ahead to it and clear it away to safety. And here's Aaron Ray, lays off to Koidi. Aaron Ray again. Goal scorer Juan Ibiza, left of him is Greco Sierra. Twos between the two of them, and now Sabadell starting to play some 1- and 2-touch football. Rubio set up the third goal. Fernandez goes long, it's intercepted, and it could put Ponferradina through the last layoff. It's just not working for the home side so far this afternoon. You can see Dani Romero and Valcarce had planned between them, but they're not quite coming off. Time hit long by Ian Mackay. Flag goes up that time. Referee assistant indicating that just the upper arm and the shoulder were used. It's a handball. Manu Hernando to Jürgen Elitim. Again, Ponferradina losing out, and Sabadell not taking many risks, just hitting it long downfield, looking to use the height of Nestor Querol, and he's done well to get away from Manu Hernando. He's inside the penalty area. Sliding challenge comes in. Who did that come off last? Referee deciding that's a corner. Manu Hernando tracking back well. It's a good challenge in the end. I think, yeah, from that angle you can see it does come off the defender last. It should be a corner. And here's Juan Ibiza up again, seeing if he can get a second goal. Actually, Cuevas is the man signalling in the corner. So an outswinger by him with the right foot. There's the header of the back post. It's a cross goal. It's cleared by Jürgen Elitim. 2 balls on the pitch momentarily. I do feel that even if we did play with 2, Ponferradina might still struggle to score. Another throw for Rios Reina. Needs to go back to Hernando. Again, Sabadell doing well just to shut off Ponferradina, not allow them an easy escape route. Forcing them to go long if they want to get through and play a higher risk, low percentage ball. There's Manu Hernando who was just thinking about it, but it wasn't really an option for a long switch out to the right hand side. He's going to need him. Eventually they've worked in Gaspar in behind. He's crossing to the middle of the penalty area. He's cleared away momentarily towards the edge of the box, and it's a shot from distance through everyone. Punched away by Mackay. It's a powerful shot through a crowd of players. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Ponferradina just trying to flickering, just a sign of life that they might be able to get something, get themselves back into the game. A neat play in midfield by Adri Cuevas has now fed Aaron Ray on the right hand side, but it's intercepted, and Manu Hernando comes striding forward. He's got the ball into the edge of the penalty area. He's got an overlap with Palvo Valcarce. It's deflected and he's gone wide. Ponferradina suddenly showing a bit of resilience here. Couple of chances in quick succession. And a good save from Ian Mackay. As we watch again, falls to Valcarce. It's deflected and goes just wide. It's at Valcarce again. Wide right. Ball in towards the penalty area. Another shot blocked at that time coming in from Gaspar Panadero. Sabadell 4 shots, 3 goals, and that's a clear foul that time. Pedro Capo, the first yellow card of the game. A fixture that statistically at least guarantees a red card. We've got to 72 minutes without even seeing a yellow. Chance for Jose Rios Reina. And with a set piece, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue and white shirts in or around the edge of the penalty area. Gaspar working just around the edge of the D. In comes the free kick in towards the back post, headed back across goal. There's another second header. It's hit the crossbar, and then it's pushed away by Ian Mackay. The crossbar coming to Sabadell's rescue. They're claiming that Mackay didn't get a finger on the ball. There's the initial header back across goal. Number 23, Saul Crespo, with the header against the crossbar. And it's off the bar again, and behind for that corner. Corner itself comes to nothing. It was Sabadell had their crossbar hit 3 times last time out, but that ball, it's alert goalkeeping by Caro. We've easily seen Sabadell scampering down away for a 4th. As we watch again, there's a shot, gets a bit of a deflection, just flashes past the post. There's the other hit from Saul Crespo on the edge of the penalty area, bringing that good save. Herbert Brennan's just deciding that he could bring a pause in the game for a little minute. There's Romero and Olmo being readied. So Pedro Capo being replaced by Jesus Olmo. Romero facing captain Angel Martinez in midfield. The captain getting a break for the final quarter of an hour. That's a sliding challenge in from behind by Greco Sierra. Immediately after making those two substitutions, that's a yellow card. Being dished out, and the unnecessary challenge came from behind on Dani Romero. Always seemed likely to take the man first before getting any contact with the ball. It's a yellow card, and also it's a free kick in a pretty dangerous position. And to put this right on top of Ian Mackay's goal. Here comes the free kick swinging towards the middle of the penalty area. It's a bounce down, and Dakachi can't be fired away. And Nitem with the shots cleared off the line as well. Ponferradina still asking questions. The Sabadell defence still just about holding firm. As you watch again, in comes the free kick. Attempts at the overhead, and Kachi can't quite bring the ball down. There's claims, I think, for both sides for handball. Maybe now being brought on as a final substitution. In towards the penalty area. Kachi's done well to bring it down and turn and get his shot away, but can't get the final shot in on goal. It's charged down. Easy pick up there for Ian Mackay. So 3-0 to Sabadell still. Which has the referee seen that? As he's seen, it's a foul by Nestor Querol. Rios Reina still charging down the left-hand side, gets his cross, it's flicked up, then headed away. Midfield looks to be running out of space. Adri Cuevas, but he's got the ball through to Arnreo. Goes down under the challenge from Jürgen Elitim. Nothing given by the referee. Play goes on. Jose Rios Reina. Romero looking to get the ball in behind to Gaspar Panadero, who's been brought down by substitute Jaime Sanchez. That's a third yellow card for Sabadell. Jaime Sanchez just a couple of minutes after coming on. As they pull the shirt and the late kick. Yeah, that's Gaspar Panadero getting him that yellow card. So free kick a long way from goal for Ponferradina. So Sabadell, third time in a week their defence is starting looking to hold firm for a clean sheet. That's it. Easy take by Ian Mackay. Free kick over hit too high in the air. Commanding take from the goalkeeper. As Mackay will then thump downfield To get Oscar Rubio in behind. In the end, he's managed to keep hold of the ball, but managed to get 100 metres between the ball and the Sabadell goal, making Ponferradina do all the hard work all over again as Gaspar picks up another free kick. Crossed in from the left-hand side. There's the header at the back post. Has gone just over the top of the crossbar. Decent effort from Pablo Valcarce. He's one of the more likely Ponferradina players to get a goal. It's a decent ball in. It's a fair distance for a header, but there's plenty of power on it. It's just a bit too close down the middle and over the top of the crossbar. I think Ian Mackay largely had that covered. Sabadell just 10 minutes away from the third clean sheet of the season, the third clean sheet of the week. As Pena holds up possession in midfield. Sabadell have not had really long spells of possession, but it's not really been a concern. They've managed to keep Ponferradina largely at arm's length. They've taken their chances when they've arisen. Sabadell 4 shots so far in this game and 3 goals. The first shot was by Stoichkov. It dribbled wide. It was a tremendous chance in the first half that would have made it 2-0. Doesn't look like he's going to be punished for that, but there's the cross in towards the penalty area, cleared away again by Juan Ibiza. Nestor Querol just brought the ball down, he's turned, he's got away from 2, he's got away from 3, still going Querol, and he's got support to the left of him as well. What can Sabadell do? Can they make it 4? It's a really good save by Caro. Shot from the edge of the penalty area by Aaron Ray. Got plenty of power, just thought another metre to the goalkeeper's left and that would have been 4. Really good work by Nestor Querol. Could have easily given up on that, and 3 players around him. Kept a cool head, kept hold of the ball. Eventually created that chance, but here come Ponferradina down the other end with Gaspar. Eventually gets a cross in from the left-hand side, headed away. Jürgen Litim. Milos Reina thought about the cross, and he said we'll leave it to Gaspar, who's danced away from Oscar Rubio to the byline. There's the cut back, but it's easily intercepted. Enrique Cuevas thumps that long downfield. As you watch again, 3 players around him. Keeps going at it, gets past the sliding challenge as well, and just lays it off to Oscoidi. Long crossfield ball to no one in particular. Amount of play. To be a Sabadell throw, will be a goal kick. There'll be a throw on the far side, on the near side. Sabadell now all but wrapped up their second win of the season. To turn around this would be. Now 5 games without scoring a goal before Stoichkov striking the second half against Leganés. Suddenly they've hit 3. Ponferradina, well, the nature of the defeat I think will be of concern to them, the mistakes, especially for the second and third goals. In fact, they've now lost 3 games in succession. Will be of great concern to them. They've got a nice trip away to Alcorcon in midweek. Sabadell, they host Almeria, another rearranged fixture. Sabadell might not be done here. They've got Eberpena way down the left-hand side. It falls back to Musu Oskoidi, who slips over the ball. The attack comes to an end, and running through midfield, Uganelli team, and now they've broken 3. Ponferradina on the right-hand side. Pablo Valcarce's got Gaspar free on the back post if he can find him. Might not need him. Good save there by Ian Mackay. Keeps the shutout for Sabadell. Really good save by the goalkeeper. Really quick, incisive break by Ponferradina. The initial clearance. Oh, he's going to be catchy. Who took the shot. And now the low cross comes in, and that's a much more comfortable take for Mackay. And there's the park clearance, and it's you again, Ali Tim. Been lively since he's come on. Thought he'd found the goal there. And Rodriguez and Danny Romero, hands on his knees. Just can't believe that nothing has gone for them today. Gaspar. Another interception that time by Jesus Olmo. Way there with the back heel, but to get the throw-in comes to nothing, picked up by Uganelli team. Steps over it, leaves it for Gaspar. His left-footed cross is looped away over everyone. Out harmlessly for a goal kick, and another promising position down the left-hand side again comes to nothing. He's made 4 pretty good saves as well. One's from Reyna in the first half, a couple from Sal Crespo in the second, and one there with the pick of the bunch from Eli team. Catch it, just laying it off to Ivan Rodriguez, but too many black and pink shirts back for him to make an impact. It's picked up again by Eli team. Found a lot of loose balls since coming on. Not able to make anything happen yet so far, but they've got 2 against 1 here. Sabadell on the counter-attack. There's the shot into the near post. It was Nestor Querol was waiting at the far post, but Eberpena went for glory. Could have made it 4. There were 2 against 1. I think you could say he should have made it 4. Sent straight down the other end, Gaspar in towards the penalty area. We've kept it alive, Ponferradina. Romero again with the shot, that time blocked by Olmo. Gaspar twisting and turning and pulling Andre Cuevas' pants down and getting a free kick for it as well. So there's the counter-attack on. Raiders really well. Spots the run of Eberpena. In the end, his shot's pretty easily taken by Caro, his near post. Just one final throw of the dice for Ponferradina to get something in there. There's the header there, saved by Mackay. They just can't beat him this afternoon. Ponferradina thrown pretty much everything at him. Cannot get past the goalkeeper. It's a Free kick and a yellow card against Saul Crespo for trying to stop the counter-attack. Watch the header again. Flying save by Mackay is the jumping challenge from Saul Crespo. In comes the ball into the penalty area. Danny Romero with the header. What a good save that is from Mackay. It's a free header. The Sabadell defence not really doing its job. There was no marking there. As the fourth official signals there'll be an extra 3 minutes at the end of the game. And I suspect it's another 3 minutes before Ponferradina are just put out of their misery. Saul Crespo in midfield. Deep footwork from him finds Ivan Rodriguez. Ponferradina at least looking to finish with a flourish. And they've got the ball left to Gaspar again. Overlapping run from Jose Rios Reina, crossed in towards the penalty area. Sliding challenge from Oscar Rubio prevents the cross at the cost of a corner. So there's the header again. Looks even better from that angle. Any time to react and get the punch away. There's the corner come in again, headed up in the air, and much more comfortable take that time for Mackay. And you can just eat up a few more seconds. So they'll know they've got the 3 points here. As Mr. Caro brings that down. And suddenly the space is opening up through midfield and into defence. There's a left foot shot from Eber over the top of the crossbar. Got more power in that attempt than the last one, but couldn't find the accuracy. It was all very easy for Sabadell to pick holes in the Pomfret defence. His early team, the willing runner in Rios Reina down the left-hand side. Early team again. To Gaspar, so much coming down the left for Ponferradina. There's the crossing towards the back post. It's nodded down, but there's no one there around the penalty spot lurking. Ponferradina, it's an easy clearance in the end for Sabadell. Just 45 seconds to go before they pick up their second win of the season. Here's the ball in again towards the near post. Pablo Valcarce can't make it, and Ian Mackay can hang on, and that should be pretty much that. Those, you call them the two mistakes in the second half from Ponferradina. A sliding challenge from Rios Reina. Gifted possession to Oscar Rubio. And the misunderstanding between Pascano and Manu Hernando that allowed Stoichkov in to make it 2-0. Ponferradina say the goals were preventable. And the referee, Senor Sanchez Lopez, decides that that's enough. 7 points in a week for Sabadell, and not a single goal conceded. It was the crossbar that did the work in midweek. But this time, Ian Mackay, with some outstanding saves in the second half, kept Ponferradina out. In the end, a comfortable win for the visitors. It's 3-0 to Sabadell at the Toralín. Hola. Hola. "3-0 at the Torreline. Ponferradina were a bit shit this afternoon, but Sabadell were..." Sabadell picked up their second win of the season and their second win of the week. Fought victory over Ponferradina in El Torreline. They took the lead early on. Juan Ibiza's first goal as a professional, heading in after just 6 minutes. Ponferradina started brightly, ball into the back post, headed down. Sabadell picked up their second win of the week. 7 points in total they've picked up in the last 7 days. It's at the cost of Ponferradina, who've now slipped to 3 consecutive defeats. Took just 6 minutes to open the scoring. The corner from the left-hand side headed in.
Ok, no me quedo.